find it real. Bazinga! What do you think? What do you guys? Look at all them pliers. Oh god. Oh god! Give me the LNC46ACF. Oh, just teasing you. Guys, CP the Tool Addict. Woo! A thrill of a drill. This is the Snap-on February. Oh yeah, it's down here. February 2023 flyer. I kind of am excited about this one. The drill. I'm not really excited about the drill, but it's a nice drill. You know, one thing is, I'm gonna start this off, and it's just gonna trigger people. I know, because of the price of Snap-on tools, but the reliability on them, I gotta tell you, I honestly feel like, in my personal experience, I haven't seen anything stronger in the market than the Snap-on cordless tools. Ridiculous. They don't carry the warranty, and the Milwaukee guys get super offended. They really like to harp on that warranty, but the warranty is subjective sometimes, and I know the Milwaukee guys are ready to die on that hill, and I'm ready to die on the hill that the Snap-on tools are, you know, pretty solid as far as durability over time. Not always the most powerful, and definitely not the most cheapest, but let me get moving on. Just my opinion, you know, just my opinion. Just giving you guys welded compact power with brushless brushless motor, more power, efficiency, and not only that, Snap-on's laid out of the gate in technology. If I'm being honest, they're never the first to come to this, and they're talking about being an innovative deal, and they're really pushing this drill. I'm not really sure why, but it is a nice drill. This actually probably has pretty good power. I will say, my dealer showed a picture where he had done all the tin on his roof with a 14-4 drill on one battery, and it was like 7,500 screws, maybe 5,500. Moving right along, quick release ratchets. This is kind of a subject that I don't really think I've ever touched on a whole lot, but the difference between guys who've worked on cars for a long time, I will tell you, everybody develops a feel for things, and I think that's where the whole tool industry and arguments always start is because, you know what, you could use everybody has a different preference and feel for what they want to use. Quick release ratchets are one of those things, and what I mean by that is that quick release ratchet, some people like it so they can have that extension, maybe a locking extension, and everything locks together so nothing falls. And I do agree, because nobody wants to drop your 10, you know what I'm saying, guys? But I don't prefer a quick release ratchet that much, because I don't know, for some reason I don't want to have to push that button, take that extra step, or waste that extra second of my time. And not only that, I haven't found that inherently those anvils are not as strong because they have that pin that goes through them. But anyways, nonetheless, I digress. These are new, brand new from Snap-on. They ratchet itself size and body wise has been out, but the quick release is new. 1/4 inch dual 80 stubby handle, quick release 114, and then the 3/8 head in there, and then we have the flex ones, 130, 154, and 222.50. Ouch! For the flexible, long flexible 1/2 inch. Oh, that's a 1/2 inch. Ooh. You can see it's got different screws on there. And then we go into the extra long flex heads, which these are some of my favorite. I don't have them in quick release, once again, but the 24 and 13/16, what's that? H is a 1/2 inch. 18 inch 3/8. That thing is a beast. 212. That thing is a hammer in non-quick release. And then we have the F is the 1/4 inch. Those two ratchets right there, I'd buy them over right now. 169, 212, take my money. Not even going to ask any questions. Those are must-have ratchets in my ratchet collection. Will not go without them. Probably could go with a Mac Axis at least. Well, because I do have a Cornwell. But anyways, next level up, $9,000. Now I got to tell you guys, I have been really playing around with the Zeus. And I like it's not a good tool for a DIYer. That's where this tool definitely doesn't sell. This is a shop environment tool, higher level technician tool. And I realize that's why everybody even complains about the price. This tool is a huge. This tool is so much better than the other scan tools for shop use. Just the uploading of the to the cloud and getting your pre and post scans, able to save data and whatnot to your customer's profile is absolutely like having another person working for you. So the main function of a Snap-on, where it comes into the play that no other scan tool offers, that I will say that is the huge bonus to that. The price is terrible, ungodly, but I'll be honest with you, when you put it into the factor that it's saving you times like that, that's why the Zeus. But I've been often thinking about getting a Zeus and a full diagnostic cart set up and spending on it, because it would make my life 10 times easier as far as paperwork. And I'm not even joking you. Like, we're talking, it would be equivalent to me paying somebody $10,000 a year. So for me in a shop environment, it definitely would be awesome. But on that, I like this flyer, guys. I'm pretty excited about this flyer. Want to talk about, this is a ball joint kit, the BJP, well, not the BJP, what is this? Yeah, BJP1. BJP1 22-piece master ball joint set kit. $7.94. I don't know why this one came out fuzzier. 22-piece master universal joint press, ball joint press kit. Works on more than 315 ones. Has a greasable Zerk for the Acme forcing screw. This is all very much USA made. A range of adapters. 700 individual ball joint designs is what this handles. The strength, the toughness. I had an OTC kit before. I'm telling you right now, I understand guys will be like, oh, I can get a buy with a Maddox one from Harbor Freight and this and that. Now, and there's is some discussion about ball joints disappearing, because in these newer vehicles, I'll be honest with you, they've been doing lower control arm changeovers, so not as many ball joints, because you buy the entire lower, and that's because people are not capable of doing ball joints, I'll be honest with you, because of not having the right tool. When that C-frame flexes, if you look at the Torque Test channel's video of them doing that C-frame flex, even a little bit of flex when you're putting in a ball joint and it's not directly in line with putting that in the hole, you can cause a major malfunction, possibly put somebody's life in danger. And I know a lot of people, if you're doing it on your personal vehicle, and I get it, man, I can't sit here, I can preach it to you guys and you don't have to listen, and you can think I'm just full of hot air and whatnot. But at the end of the day, when you're putting that ball joint in and it literally is not aligned, and it causes it to, I've seen ball joints pop out with guys on the interstate, man. You're talking a life-threatening. And when you're in a shop doing this professionally, you can't skimp out on that. And those little C-frame presses, those cheaper ball joint presses, nah, I'm not going to do it. After I got this ball joint press, I was absolutely blown away. Now, the price on it has went up dramatically. I got my press for in the neighborhood of $bucks after trade-in, but it was on a deal for $5.99, and then I got a trade-in on my OTC for $100, and he gave me another $50 for a cash deal. If you can work something to get that down, I'll tell you what, these things are not getting any cheaper, and I just bought mine last year. So but look at the ball joint adapter kits here. $320 for the 5-piece ball joint adapter kit, the Dodge ball joint adapter. I will say, for the bigger trucks, I definitely don't like this. I would Schley version, which Matco sells, and get that kit, and then get it for the GMs and the Dodges, for like the 4,500, 5,500 Dodges. That kit is amazing for that. But this, for your domestic, your normal ball joint stuff, even doing U-joints, pressing out U-joints and stuff like that, this is the cat's meow. You can push in bushings with this too. It's got some bushing adapters, Honda adapter sets, Subaru bushing kits. Like I said, right there, bushing kit for the Subarus, $175.73. Ball joint remover installer for the BMW, the Connect set, which is an oddball one. I have not had the pleasure of doing one of those, but there's a Dodge Ram adapter. I don't know that I do that in the 450, 550s. I think I just save my money and invest that, because those that's $300 right there. Just put that towards a Schley kit, and then you have this one right up here for the ball joint adapter for the 2,500, 3,500 right here, $71.10. That's another $80. I would just put those money towards spending the $500-600 for the deal. In fact, JD Tico's got a hell of a deal on them. 5-piece adapter set here, $320.13. Yeah, so I like that, but anyways, that's what it is. That's why I was excited about this flyer. Boom shakalaka, we have the new 3/8 brushless long neck ratchet in here, $547.95. What does this come with? With one battery. Long neck ratchet with one battery. The reasons why, 75 RPM, which is plenty of speed. Not the fastest, not the slowest. We have some straight die grinders here. $378.95, $348.95, $321. These are Suair rebrands, USA made, from Suair. And then we have the micro lithium quarter-inch, and I love these ratchets. I'd like to get that 350 free speed RPM from the quarter-inch. I know Milwaukee guys are going to get involved here. Oh, we have some blue point die grinders, $269.96 and $237. Reason why I love snap-on ratchets: the button placement, not getting your hand trapped in there. This is the halo light on it, which I like better. It makes better illumination. The greasable zerk on the head is better. Compactness of the head. I do like the 14.4 platform. I'm willing to pay the money for this snap-on just because of the conveniences of having a little bit better ergonomics. And once again, it's not everybody's cup of tea for if you're not doing this professionally or using them every day. I understand. That's just what it is. You can't explain to somebody when all they care about is price and they're not looking for quality. And I see this so much nowadays. Okay, I get it. If you don't want to pay the extra money and you think it's not worth it, but you can't just say, well, that's not worth it, it's too much money. That's dumb. Why would I do that when I can buy a Milwaukee and do the job cheaper? That's like listening to Ford guys talk about the Coyote engine and be like, oh, why don't you Coyote swap it? Well, gee, what's the difference between a Coyote and an LS? Not a damn thing. Ford basically recopied the LS. And it's just, we're literally... So everybody's just, you got to know your stuff. At least give a coherent argument or a respectful argument where you can actually say, hey, look, I don't like the snap-on because, the battery sucks on it. I don't want to, or, which it doesn't. The 14.4 battery is not terrible. There's definitely worse ones out there, but I really don't see the downside of the snap-on other than the price. But I also have had my snap-on ratchet now for 3 years without zero issues. I had my Milwaukee ratchet for a year and had to send it back in. Love that 5 year. Moving right along. Sorry, I know, I'm ranting. Battery kits. Over here, we got the bushing set. Standard bushing driver, $314. I still am on the fence about that. I don't understand. I can't justify that. And then the complete heavy-duty bushing for $1,000. Those are A and B right there. I can't do that. The 5-piece battery terminal service kit, which is a Blue Point, and I think it is USA made, but $251. Now, this is something that I can't justify because that is the windshield wiper puller deal and the brush and other than the pliers and the spreader in that kit, everything else is like pretty standard made, so I don't even understand it. 3-piece brake bleeder wrench set, $177.90, $177.26. Those are very unique wrenches. A little pricey, but CP's a little bit interested in them. And then we have the 4 I missed down here, which is $108. A little bit closer, but you don't get the puller with it, which isn't a big deal because Lyle makes a nice one. We have the 4-piece oil filter fuel socket set over there. Is that F? Yes. Man, that doesn't even look like a fuel. Oh, it's so damn small. Or it looked like a puller. $159.99, and I think that might even be an OTC, but honestly, I'd buy the Lyle kit. Way better deal and a good set. 2-piece, that's one of those deals right there where they're not even competitive. I can honestly say the Lyle kit may not be USA made, which is Snap-on. There's so much of a price gap there that it's hard not to justify it. 2-piece oxygen sensor wrench, $156.60. That's actually gone up quite a bit. Those were $100. And I personally like that set. It works great, and I have used it quite a bit. 14-piece heavy-duty in-cap filter wrench kit, most likely a Lyle, $228. That is ridiculous, 100%. I can almost guarantee you, just by the judging of the case being gray, and it looks exactly like a Lyle. It's got the adjustable cup. Now, it is a higher expensive kit from Lyle, but I think that kit is $100 from Lyle. So, Monster Lithium 18-volt power. I do like this new 3/8 Impact, and if I had the money, I'll be honest, I would buy you. It's not a powerhouse, but the old one that my buddy had was a tank. Didn't have a bunch of power, but man, it is a woodpecker. You guys remember the old like tan Stanley Black & Decker drills? Or was it a Black & Decker drill? And it just did the job. Wasn't flat, fast, one speed. That's what this is, man. It's just a solid unit. 3/8 drive. There's the drill. And then, of course, we have the Monster Lithium Cordless Impact, the 1905, which is the smaller of the two, which is actually a little bit cheaper at $691. I would buy both of those if I could swing spending. If I could somehow make it up in my mind that I was going to drop $1,000 on 2 impacts, which I have. But anyways, moving right along here, we got the new light. This is a brand new light from Snap-on. Rotatable clip, magnetic bottom. Here, the minimal inspection area, 170. You know, just another light. Snap-on likes to come out with a new light every 200 days now. We have the combo light pack, which I do have a light that's like that, and that is $399. Woo! Let's talk about the Torch 300 and Torch 400. In my inclement climate issues, I will say I'm getting a little bit disturbed. It leaks out butane with temperature fluctuation. That's my only complaint. It is a Portasol rebrand, but Snap-on is the way it's built for Snap-on is proprietary to them, and I do love it. But man, it just eats up, costs me so much money in propane. Boroscope, $399. Wouldn't waste my money on it. Honestly, I'm just out on Snap-on boroscopes. Welding jacket, $211. Welding helmet, $5. Then we have our jacks. Here we go. Let's get the jack conversation started up. These are not the same as Harbor Freight. Yes, they are, CP. We've seen hundreds of videos on guys that think they know what they're talking about. The FJ200, the FJ300, and the FJ400 are not the same. They look the same, but they're not the same. The frames are different, but the prices are not in here. And quite frankly, buy a Daytona. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not even going to fight with anybody. I don't think these are made in USA here. To be honest with you, I think the only ones I have are the aluminum ones made in USA. But and then we have the UHS 1500. And I don't have any prices on these, but Snap-on jacks, that's your preference. And then last but not least, lit and powered to performance overall long. We got so long on these videos here. I seen a cool color on a cabinet. Let me see if I can find it real. Bazinga! What do you think? What do you guys think about that color? I'm kind of digging it. Red drawers, black box, purple trim. It's kind of spicy. I don't know, something about it just. And maybe it's because it's the sun. It'll probably look ugly in the dark. You know, you see it out in the sun and it really pops, but that is pretty awesome. So, yeah, look at that thing. I mean, just the candy apple red. I don't know something about it just, something makes me think fruit punch. I don't know. Look at all them pliers. Oh, God. Oh, God, give me the LNC46ACF. Oh, just teasing you. Anyways, guys, that's the video. I know, long one again, but I had a lot to say. Hopefully you guys got some information. Hopefully we leave some comments down in the comment box. Get some conversation going. I always love hearing your guys' thoughts and everything on stuff. So trying to build conversation, good legitimate conversation. So remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.